Alright, good morning everybody. So as you can tell, the grass is green, the birds are out chirping, and the flowers out, which could only mean one thing: race car season. Or spring, that too, but most importantly race car season. So with that being said, we are on our way today over to Tech City in Kingston, New York. We're going to be actually witnessing some autocross going on over there. They're probably going to have some show cars as well and stuff like that, but this is basically a autocross event. That's the primary thing. It's not a car show with autocross and stuff like that, or a car show with drifting and blah 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 blah. This is literally for autocross. So you guys are going to get to see some great race action today, and I hope you guys enjoy it. If you want to see more of these kind of videos, let me know, comment down below, and also if you like what you're watching, make sure to like and subscribe. Without further ado, I'm going to shut my mouth and let's get into it. Tech City race day, let's go. This is actually pretty cool. So where they're doing this is at the semi-abandoned IBM building, aka iPark 87 building. So what they got me doing is they got me going around this part over here. So I'm gonna get into where the parking area is. And then the autocross is happening right over there. See, those other buildings in the back are active, but that one that we just went through where that entrance is, that is not. Well, this is kind of cool. Looks like an old school repair shop over here. So I see Joe's car off in the distance. So this is Kingston, New York. You saw a little bit of the journey. I was going through like a Sopus and all that other fun shit. So there's a lot of cool cars running today. I am not running my car. If the WRX was up and running, that would probably have been running. I would never run my Mazda over here because the Mazda would scrape every single spot known to man. So with that being said, so this part of the parking lot obviously doesn't see much action. It looks pretty gutted up. But this is Joe's car and Phil's car here. They're going to be running today. So I'm going to go park next to them. Got a Mustang running out there right now. We got a lot of Miatas, definitely a lot of Miatas. Let's go see where everybody's at. actually a Corolla that they're doing that with. That's actually pretty cool. Put the timer up there. It's actually pretty chilly out today. Some cool cars over there. We're gonna go check out in a little bit. See this WRX launch. Yeah, so swung out slightly on that. Pretty cool racers over here with these things. I like the color of that Porsche right there. Mustang sound good. Oh, we got an RX-8. Check out this Honda right here. Loving some EF Civics, but we got a case swap in it. Oh, nasty looking stance on that too. And this is super cool. This is actually a Maserati. What? That is sick. I'm totally marking out over this car right now. This is a Maserati. Totally gutted. Oh, I like those wheels. Got some more Miata action. I do want to check out that older Corolla that I saw. That guy was like whipping it around there. Like generally you would think, yeah, just a basic commuter car and shit like that, but he's doing autocross with it. That's what's up. We got a GR86 right here. Nice wheels on that. Big brakes in the front. See a Hawkeye Aspen White WRX over here coming through with the red rally armors on it. I always like that with the white with the red rally armors on it. Always look nice. Stock exhaust though, I'm surprised. It's got the STI badge on it. That might actually be an STI. It doesn't look like it. It doesn't have the fender pieces on the back either. WRX spoiler. WRX. It's a successful day for everybody if nobody money shifts. Kind of interested to watch the Mexico Blue Miata up there.
Honestly, this doesn't seem like a bad thing.
Oh, Cone City. Oh, he took it with him. He got himself a souvenir. That guy almost beast the first turn. All right, let's check out this Miata. This guy's still having trouble. Oh my god. They have some pretty tight turns made out on this. These Miatas are just so great for autocross. Not fast, but fun. Look at that. Taking those turns like nothing. I like that older Corolla. Who would have thought? Basic everyday commuter car turned autocross weekend warrior.
I bet you that thing's probably running better times than half the other guys.
Most likely. Honestly, those things are pretty light because they're like bare bones cars to begin with. Those are cool cars, I like those. Sounds good. Got that badass Mustang that was making a lot of noise before. Get to see that in action now. Flip the cone. They were cones. JP, you ever see the movie The Wedding Singer before with Adam Sandler? Where they're doing the thing with the limo. He's like, they were cones. There we go, noisemaker. Oh, took out a cone.
The pressure.
He pre-mixes, I can smell it. The RX-8. Smart. The baby minivan, that's what they call them.
Really?
Dead ass, yeah. Oh, look at me out. Current gen. Flipping cones. Pretty good sound to it, though. shot, did I?
Did not. I'm trying not to get in your shot.
Yeah, see, their tires aren't warm on slicks. Slicks are tricky. Oh, something happened with the double X down there.
That's the biggest issue with most of the cars. Sometimes they don't want to start.
Or they start and then you get halfway out there and then they don't want to start again.
Yeah, you spin, stall it out, and now.
Yeah, but there was some clunking going on there, so I hope you didn't jump timing or something like that, yeah.
Yeah, I heard the clunk, 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 clunk.
Alright, track is clear, Supra. Let's do this. I didn't happen to look inside that seat if that was stick or not. I'm assuming it is if they're doing this. It's not stick based on the shifting. Yeah, that sounds like it's paddle shifters. Yeah, that's paddle shifts.
I mean, it's tough to get them manual anyway.
Well, I
They
think
started making them,
the first year you can't, but I think it's like 22.
I don't remember what year, but yeah.
Shout out to the base and Preza wagon.
I gotta catch my dad.
3 more, right? Oh no, I see Phil there. I thought Phil was behind Joe. Yeah. So we got Miata number 657. I'm sorry, but they're just awesome cars for this type of stuff. They dominate this.
I don't like the newer Miatas though. I like the NAs.
Honestly, that car is good for that shit too, but I don't see too many people doing it. What's up?
You almost had the number right.
Alright, Phil's gonna make some music first as he goes by. There we go. Oop, little tap. He didn't knock it over though. They say if tap counts as penalty or only knockover.
Yeah, he called it. So
We got here. Second gen Miata, aka Baby Viper. That is an obnoxious wing on there. That's like it's like
a time attack, setting. Right?
that is like an offensive type of wing for being autocross. That's got to be time attack that they take it to. This is probably just practice for them. Well, that's what I'm saying. They're probably taking it to this track for like practice for the start of the season. Baby Viper. They did make the Mazda Speed version. Those did come turbo.
Yeah.
Either turbo or supercharged. I'm pretty sure it was turbo. All right, Joe. on there now has a really good sound to it. Good tone.
That's awesome.
It's tamed, but it still has that throaty rumble when he gets on it.
There's so many things I want to do to it. I want to gut it.
Oh yeah. You send that one. Oh, squirrely on the ass end there.
That's sick.
That's a pretty good vantage point by that pole. I might steal that.
So like, what is it? 5. It might not be the direct,
He's running a lot better now. Curious to see what that K-swapped EF will do. I'm curious to see what this EF's gonna do. Got the K-swap in it. Saw it in the parking lot earlier. These are super lightweight cars to begin with. Oh yeah. It's completely gutted, but still. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for today, so hope you liked it. If you did, please hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell for all the post notifications, so this way you can stay up to date with all the latest stuff going on here with TwistedColormedia and collaborations with 845 Subi. There'll probably be more stuff like this going on throughout the year. If you want to see more like the Autocross events and stuff like that, let me know in the comment section below, and stay tuned for next time. Later.